Tonight is a big night in the world of high school girls basketball. Regional final contests are set to take place all across the state. JT is on the road as we speak, headed to Kingsford for the Class D regional final between Forest Park and Kingsford. He will have the highlights and reaction from the game for you tonight at 11. Speaking of big games, the Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan University hockey teams are set to play their final games of the regular season on Friday and Saturday. For a look ahead to all the action, here's JT.
We have reached the final weekend of play in the WCHA regular season and virtually nothing has been decided. 9 teams are fighting for 8 playoff spots. Ferris State and Minnesota State are tied for first place in the race for the McNaughton Cup. Michigan Tech, currently in a tie for third place, is in the running to host a first-round playoff series. Northern Michigan is fighting just to get into the playoffs. The Cats sit 1 point out of 8th place going into the weekend. NMU is on the road this weekend, taking on the Chargers of Alabama Huntsville.
Yeah, it's just playoff hockey, right? Like, these are must-win games. It's just like playoffs, and these are the best games that you can ever play in. And you know what? Doesn't matter where the standings are for either team. Any team can beat another team on any given night. So, you know, we got to bring our A game both nights and just give it our all.
I wasn't here for the first series against Alabama, and I don't really know how they are. I mean, I haven't looked at the standings all year. I just kind of play each game as it comes. But obviously it's important we get these 2 wins, and that's what we're focused on, but we're going to go 1 game at a time.
If we win 2, Bowling Green wins 2, we're in. Bemidji wins 2, we're in. They split, we're in. So if we win 2, you can't wait for help. We've had 2 opportunities here the last 2 weekends against Tech and Bowling Green, and I could go back further than that, to take care of business, and we haven't been able to do it. And so we have to find a way to do it right now. We cannot worry about tonight. We cannot worry about Saturday night in Huntsville. We have to worry about Friday night in Huntsville. And if we worry about Friday night in Huntsville, we'll be fine.
Like their UP rival, Michigan Tech is on the road for the final 2 games of the regular season against the Mavericks of Minnesota State.
We've been mentally tougher too in some situations where maybe earlier in the year we're finding ways to win games and to stay composed, stay with the system, stay what the coaching staff's asking them to do. So good for our team.
I think that we got the rest that we needed, and we kind of healed up from not having that many weekends off this year. So I think that either way we're going to be ready to play this weekend, and we know it's on the line.
We're more prepared for a game like this, where it's an opponent that you have to step your level of game up and have some urgency and have something to play for, as opposed to a weekend where the team's a little bit weaker and you don't have as much to play for. So everybody's excited, and it's a lot more fun. It's a better atmosphere.
I think it's a good test. I mean, you want to be playing the best teams right now heading to playoffs. There's no point in playing a team that you can beat up on. It doesn't get you ready for anything. I think they're the perfect team to play against before the serious stuff gets going.
All 10 WCHA teams will hit the ice on Friday and Saturday. Bemidji State plays at Bowling Green. Lake Superior State travels downstate to take on the Ferris State Bulldogs. And the 2 Alaska squads, Anchorage and Fairbanks, will fight for in-state supremacy in the Great Northwest. It's going to be a fun weekend of college hockey, the way it should be. For ABC 10 and CW5 Sports, I'm Jerry Taylor.